Here we go. Whoa, and away we go. Yeehaw. Okay, I need to move my keyboard. It's not in a good position. Alright. Hi to anyone who enters. Well, actually, no. Hi! Welcome to some Minecraft Hardcore! We're gonna see how this episode goes. I need to put on my other gloves so my hands don't get cold. Or any colder than they already are. I might as well be Elsa at this point. So. Hold on, I have no sound and I don't know why. That's why. Well, that's... Alright, hold on. I have to fix my sound now. Sound settings. Ow, my hand. Okay. Won't fix that yet, I don't think. Nope. I'm gonna have to close the game and reopen it. Here we go. Don't mind as the screen goes black for a little bit. Can you hear me okay, though? And my vocals? Beep. There we go. Now I have sound. You're all good. Yay! Music and sound. Everything's up as high as it'll go, aside from the music. But that's okay. Alright. So, walls. Let's talk walls. Trying to decide how I want to build this wall. Because I don't really want to do it out of the stone walls because that looks really ugly. But at the same time, be safe when leaving your house. You never know when there might be a predator right around the corner waiting for you in your every move. What am I doing? Yes. I don't want to do the cobblestone walls because the cobblestone walls are ugly, but at the same time, cobblestone is sturdier. It'll take more blows for me. Well, that made a lot. I wasn't ready for it to make that many. Alright. I was recently caught up to speed. Actually, if I'm gonna do it like that, I don't need to make it go all the way around. I was recently caught up to speed on watching someone else do their Minecraft Hardcore, and I noticed that there's a lot of things that they do that I have not done yet and probably should. I mean, I built a fence around my entire area in my vanilla, but I haven't built one in hardcore. And you'd think that'd be one of the first things I did in hardcore, but it wasn't. And I don't understand why it wasn't one of the first things I did in hardcore. If you're gonna play hardcore, that is definitely one of the first things you should do. So hopefully this wall will keep me safe from any future deaths. That's a bold statement. I don't think it'll keep me that safe. It'll keep things away from me. But that's about the extent of what it'll do. Bring it down now, bring it down now. So I think I'm just gonna follow the perimeter of the island so I go all the way around out by the farm, because I will eventually turn that into a better farm. And eventually I'll probably make a more appealing wall, but for now we're getting a weird wonky wall. Oh, I shouldn't do that, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get to my boat. Okay, first of all, there's actually a couple things I want to do. I don't like this so far. Do you have any riveting questions for me this stream, waifu? I need dirt. Do I have a thing of dirt? Yes, I have a thing of dirt, dirt. This is going to be a mixture of wall building and landscaping to make my land a bit less of a disaster. Because at the moment it is a bit of a disaster. No, just watching. Okay. I don't know what to do when I run out of things to say then. Because I feel like I just over-explain everything that I'm doing when I have nothing else to say. Oh no, I'm not doing what I told myself I was gonna do. Dang it! Real skilled. I know your brain isn't very thinky today. I understand. I'm just worried this is going to turn into a stream of me just over-explaining every single thing that I do in Minecraft. And I don't want to just over-explain the whole time. But I also don't want to just be silent the whole time. This is not going to be enough dirt. The live stream itching has started. I don't know how I'm going to get down to my boat yet, but it's fine. The boat doesn't matter right now. We'll worry about the boat in a little bit. Is this vines? Do I have a pair? I don't think I have a pair of shears. Let's make a quick pair of shears. And just, oh my god. My other pair of shears is literally right there in my hotbar. It's fine. I'm just gonna go put the extra one away. Is this my tools chest? I don't remember if I have a different tools chest or not. Poor boat. Don't worry, the boat will be redeemed. Just in this moment, probably not. I mean, I could I'll probably have the boat come out to like a dock. And the dock's probably going to be over there. The boat will be saved. It's okay. Boat will not be forgotten. I need more dirt. Sheep, your time is coming. Ooh, I have more vines! Yay, lots of vines. And I have no inventory space. Ha ha! Because I have too much dirt. I have an idea. We're just gonna go throw these in the chicken pen and see what happens. Or animal pen, it's not just chickens right now. Chicken, 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 chicken. There we go, we got a chicken out of it. Back to my vines. Oh, the sun's gonna set real soon. Less than ideal. It's okay, it's okay, it's fine. Everything will be just fine. I have to think about how I want to do all this. Da, da, do, 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 do. Oh, I'm out of torches. Make more torches. Look at that, more torches and more inventory space. See, it all worked out. So, yeah, this should be fine. We'll bring it out to there, then we'll step it down. We'll bring it out. And I guess I'll start connecting all of this stuff together. We're out in the spooky lands. Spooky lands are dangerous lands. But it's okay. I think I'm safe-ish enough this close to my base that I'll be okay. I have to start pushing myself to be a little bit more daring, otherwise I'm never going to leave my property. That would eventually make for a very boring series. I mean, after all, technically, the end goal is like fighting the Wither and the end. No. You need more lights on my house. My house is fine. The shack isn't, but the shack that's not, the part of the shack that's not lit up is around the backside. But the house is fine. Well, that was real good. They could just spawn on top and walk right into your base. Oh yeah, the shack. Yeah. Oh yeah, they could spawn on top of it. Well, I'll worry about that in a minute. I guess I'll use my vines to get up there. Maybe. I need more vines, not the house. Yeah, the house is fine. My house is doing grand. Is this enough vines? This should be enough vines. I can make it happen. There we go. Vine it up. Don't do it that way. Do it like this. There, it's all nice and vined. I'll take these down because I'm not confident that they're safe there yet. And then I'll go put them on the house. Because the house I have more confidence is safe. Ah, that's right. I also needed more dirt. Again. I'm gonna run out of dirt. There's some mobs starting to spawn over there. Which is a little spooky. A little unnerving, I won't lie. I'll just have to be careful. Oh. Oh, I saw a squid glitch through. Okay, I about had a panic attack. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is okay. Deep breaths. My house will be a masterpiece yet. No. That was not a noise I wanted to make. I hope the camera didn't pick up on that. Oh great, I'm out of torches again. I wish I'd stop running out of torches, it'd be great. If I could not run out of torches, it'd be grand. Torches don't come on their own. I have to craft them myself, and that's no fun. So, I heard a spider. How close is it to me? Oh, I think it's that spider that's all the way over there. Hi, spider. Oh, I think I just heard a spider die somewhere. Or under me? I don't know. It doesn't make sense that I'd be hearing that spider that's all the way over there. This space is gonna be so safe. Oh, I just heard like dungeony noises. He is a loud boy. Someone needs to teach him how to use his inside voice. I just heard my dad blow his nose and I thought it was a creeper about to explode, so now that's wonderful. Okay. Kind of square out my edges here. And see, it's about to turn day, and I wasn't even in any danger. I am accomplished. Do. We're getting a little closer to the slightly dangerous land, so I kind of need to keep my peepers peeped and be cautious. Because there could still be stuff out and about that I just don't see. That's not despawning just yet. I need to make this thicker. I need more dirt. Oh gosh, I'm gonna run out of dirt before this project is done. That is not what I wanna hear or see, but it's probably what's gonna happen to me. I heard a skelly. Don't know where a skelly is. Well, I heard him. Willing to be a little bold with my area range and kind of push my boundaries, as well as keep my eyes out for death at every corner. Or maybe I'll put the dock kind of... I can have more than one dock. It's not like I have to have one. Hi, chicken. You're getting locked out forever. Okay, I think I've expanded enough that I'm willing to start cutting backwards now. Bye, chicken. Goodbye. Up here in the... I said goodbye. Goodness gracious, chickens don't listen. Is that far enough back? That's pretty far back. Ooh, but I kind of want to try to include my sugar cane in my wall. I don't have to include all these trees at the moment. I can kind of cut across. Like voila. Probably shouldn't put it right at the edge of this thing, but oh well. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, now that I've kind of cut across, cut back this way, kind of fill this in a little, because you know, landscaping. So then pull it out, start branching back across. We're aiming to include that sugar cane over there. I'm gonna get there. We'll branch down this way. Here I come, sugarcane. Coming right for ya. Here I am, sugarcane. Told you I was coming for ya. You didn't listen. Now here we are. I've breached your territory. Well, technically not your territory, because I'm the one who put most of you there. I spread you out. I hope you're content with your life here. I tried very hard to make it nice. Erk. I'm about to run out of walls. Gonna have to go make more. It's fine, it's not like I don't have enough cobblestone. And that's all that I had. Right now I'm just shooting for the wall itself. I'll worry about all the little details like making a dock and stuff whenever I get all that situated. There's also a cave, or I thought, there's a cave here, isn't there? Oh, no, but there's iron. Be careful. Mining is dangerous. Come on. Just gonna patch it all up with dirt. It'll be fine. I swear there was a cave here. Did I close it? Didn't the cave come back out on this side? Am I losing it? Oh. Waifu's internet got knocked out. That's sad. Or maybe it was here. Was it here? Ah, it was here. This is the cave entrance. It's not very lit up. That's dangerous. Okay, got more chicken eggs. Can I get another chicken? No more chicken. I can make more straight like this. I can go get more cobblestone. Need to sort out my inventory. I can put this stuff away for now because I don't need it quite right this second. I can finish putting these in. That way they're just out of the way. Well. So now I have a little bit more cobblestone. I don't need the slab. Need to soothe my peculiar rising panic. Yay, get in. Okay. I need more walls. That's what I'm doing. Walls. Okay. Let's go finish up the base perimeter of this wall. Oh, well, I'm glad you're back, and I'm glad the internet came back. Is the wind that bad there? Be safe, okay? I'm just still working on this wall, but we're about to encompass all of the sugarcane and the sun's about to set again. Which means I actually need to get a move on because this area over here is not that safe. Ha 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 ha! Bring it out this far, but it's okay, I brought it out this far anyway. However, something I can do is I can start lighting this up. Since it's not that lit up already. I can see kind of where areas of my wall don't have enough light and get rid of these because they're a hazard. I should probably just call it safe. And ooh, yep, here come the zombies. Time to skedoodle. Was it just zombies? It's just zombies. Get a little bit of XP. Ooh, doo-doo. Now skedoodle back to base. Skedoodle, skedoodle, skedoodle. Oh, there's a big dark spot right here. That's not good. No, 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 no. No dark spots are allowed. That's not how this base's safety works. This whole time something could have come right through that dark spot and done me a murder. How sad would that have been? Alright. Time for a new day's grind. Also, I gotta make sure that I sleep, otherwise, phantom boys are gonna come after me, and that means death. I am not equipped to handle fighting phantoms. Also need to make sure these are lit up. You don't want things spawning under your trees. It's a very sad, unfortunate course of events. I see a skeleton over there. I'm gonna go kill that skeleton before he sneaks up on me and kills me. Hey, bud. You think you're so talented. Aw, great. Another cave! Ha ha ha! That's not what I want to see. Okay, let's continue this wall. I can get a secure wall built by the end of this stream. Or at least a full wall. I don't know how secure it'll be yet. But it will be a full wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall, wall, no, not there. How could just do this to moi? Moi, moi. Moi, 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 moi. Okay, and then I can cut back and start heading that way again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't make this difficult for me. Okay, and then I'm gonna start taking it back outward. Skirt it around the edge. Look at this, we're coming almost to a full wall. Get excited. At some point I have to go. How close is the Planet series to being finished? Just trying to make conversation. So I think Caius's route at least is pretty close to coming to an end. And once Caius's route comes to an end, I want to take a break and potentially work on a different game for a bit. However, that will not be the end of planets. I want to show all of the different routes of planets because each character is distinctly complicated. And I want to show that because it's an important part of the game that each of these characters is so complexly different from one another in their storylines and like what their deal is. So this first route was just me seeing who I would get purely by answering each prompt with how I would actually respond to it if I was presented with that scenario. Just to see who the game decided I was most compatible with based on my choices. And apparently that's Caius. However, after this route, I do want to go back through and intentionally hit Ryu's route and Lucan's route. I've done both of them already, so I know kind of their deals. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to try and do Haruhi's route because I've never actually done Haruhi's route. I know nothing about it. I don't know where that storyline will lead. However, I'm not just going to string all of these one after another with no in-between because I feel like that would run the series to the ground. So I want to try to like finish up Caius's route, take a break, do something else for a little bit, and then kind of go back and retouch on someone else's route, then take another break, and go back and touch on someone else's route. If that makes sense, I hope that kind of makes sense, and I hope that kind of sounds like a little bit of a wise idea. getting the groundwork laid out to eventually lead into the dock. It is. It's not quite as long as I remembered it being. I'm actually kind of surprised we're already almost at the end of Caius's route. And I know that a lot of it is like a lot of dialogue as opposed to actual gameplay, which is part of why I kind of want to also tie in other things. But I also think this alternating system would be good because say after I do Caius's route, I introduce a game or maybe even bring Cuphead back or do something new and different. Intervening every now and then to do a different planets route will also be good to not burn out on whatever game I switched planets out for. Oh, goodness. Alright, I don't know what my chinchilla just did, but he made a loud bang. Good job, boy. Here's the thing I hate about cobblestone walls. I hate that when you try and layer them on top of each other, the bottom one turns into, like, individual posts. Like, come on now, I didn't want that. It's okay. It won't be like that forever, I guess. I don't know what the next game is going to be after Caius's route. I'm hoping by that point to be able to get Alice Madness Returns and make that a series on here. Because I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think it's a good game. It has a bit more story than a lot of the things I'm currently playing, which will make it a little bit different than what I'm currently doing. Because right now, because I'm playing Minecraft and Minecraft doesn't really have a story. Minecraft's story is whatever you make it. And then I have Planets, which Planets has a story, but it doesn't have a lot of gameplay. It has a lot of dialogue. And I have this Minecraft series, which, again, it's Minecraft, so it's only as much story as I make. And there's no definitive storyline that I'm supposed to be following. And then I've started Cryptic the Necrodancer, which there was an intro scene that kind of told a little bit of the story. But I didn't get it recorded because the game gave me, like, actually no time to record it. It was just, oh, you've launched the game? Story! And I was like, no, wait, stop! So unfortunately, I missed the intro of recording the intro of Cryptic the Necrodancer. But based on how it's been gameplay-wise, I'm not sure there's much story aside from that little clip that I didn't record. But Alice Madness Returns, that has it has both a lot of story and a lot of gameplay. And I think it will be fun because, first of all, Alice in Wonderland is awesome in itself. And also, let's face it, the actual Alice in Wonderland story is kind of a little bit dark in its own sense. Most, like, fairy tales do have, like, dark histories to them, or dark backgrounds, or meanings. along with a lot of like children's nursery rhyme songs. It's kind of weird how most of our fairy tales and stuff come with such dark connotations, and yet we tell them to children and they like revolve around the children's life. But this takes what was already kind of a twisted tale, and it like enhances the twistedness of it. And it's a fun game. It's got a lot of different boss fight mechanics and different fighting styles. And I just think it'd be a great game to bring on the channel, and I hope that I'll be able to buy it so that I can bring it to the channel before the end of Caius's route. Because if I can't get it by then, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do in its place. I guess maybe Yandere, but part of me feels like, because it feels like Yandere is so close to being out now, I kind of want to wait until it is out before introducing it to the channel. Because it's not like beforehand where it was so far behind in like the testing, not behind, but so early into the testing phases where we really didn't have any kind of grasp of when the game was going to be done, what the game was even going to look like when it was done. Because the first time I played it, it was literally just that: kill people, shove them in the furnace before the police timer runs out. And that's not at all what the game is now. And the game is so close to almost feeling like it's going to be complete that I feel like it would be more beneficial to just wait and see the end result. There are other people playing the game who are gonna give him, the developer, the feedback to kind of finish it, and I think he'll do a pretty good job anyway, because he goes so in depth with every little nook and cranny of the game and every aspect of it, testing every single mechanic he puts into it to make sure it's fair and doable and that someone who's never played the game before would be able to understand. So I'm just really wanting to wait until it's fully out there and complete before I bring it on. But I guess if I don't have Alice Madness Returns by the end of Caius's route, I can always introduce it anyway. Meh. Also, I'm kind of hoping, if I wait for Yandere Simulator to be out, that there will be a bit more guidance to what I'm supposed to do, because even though I know the game and I've seen people play the game, I myself have not played it since like the beginning of it, so I don't really know how to do anything. Fine, you stay out there. You be the isolated pillar. See if anyone will come give you pity. Because I know, originally when I started the Planet series, I was just going to do all the routes one after another. And I definitely feel, now that I've gone through Caius's route, that it would be a bit much. Oh my gosh. Come on. Well, you know, maybe the pillar shouldn't have been placed outside of the perimeter. Oh, I see a skeleton with an enchanted bow over there. That's mildly alarming. Just mildly. He's all the way the heck over there. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. He can't touch me. ahead and yoink up this wheat while I'm here. I feel like I need to learn how to give short explanations. I feel like I just took up way too much time to explain my plans after planets, when it could have probably been summed up a lot shorter. I don't know where my need to over-explain both everything I'm doing and the things that are, like, planning comes from. I don't know why I can't just let the planning stay within my head. Why I have to, like, vocalize every single thought that's going through my head. Because I noticed that today when I was editing the Minecraft vanilla that's going up tomorrow, was just that I just I vocalized almost everything from, like, no, I don't want to do this, or I don't want this material, or no, I didn't mean, like, what about, I don't know, like, just everything. Everything that probably for most people would stay inside their heads, I vocalized all of it. I was just sitting there watching, I'm like, why? Why did I feel the need to, like, vocalize everything? Oof. Back in that corner's really dark. It's easier to talk yourself through tasks. I guess so. Maybe that's it. Still feels a little weird listening to myself do it. I think I'm getting better at learning what to keep in my Minecraft videos, though, versus editing out. Maybe it's just me who thinks that. What do you think, hon? Do you think I've improved, like, the quality of what I keep in my videos, talking-wise, has improved? That was a really awkward way to phrase that question. Wish my torches would stop falling outside of the perimeter. I'm gonna go get them, I guess. That's good. I'm glad that you think it has. Because I remember when I first was starting to do all of my editing, I was just pretty much constantly in this state of, you know, I don't know what's important. I don't want to take out this because then they won't know about this. Or I'd just talk so much, thinking that I had to talk almost all the time so I could keep any single part of it. And I feel like I've grown and kind of learning to realize, like, okay, I'm rambling about this torch for like 2 whole minutes. I don't need to keep me rambling about this for 2 minutes. Like, I may be talking, but it's not important talking. Not to say that, like, anything that I said is necessarily unimportant or stupid, but just, like, there are definitely some points where I'm like, yeah, they don't really need... They don't have to sit here and listen to this. And unfortunately, that's the one thing I can't do with live streams, is edit all of that unnecessary talking out. So y'all are just stuck with it. I think there is also part of it that maybe will get easier if I grow a fan base and can get more feedback. Because it's also kind of hard for me to tell necessarily what other people are going to want to see. Because there are some people who like a person who talks a lot because it helps them feel more engaged. But at the same time, there are some people who could watch probably a whole episode of just someone building and maybe not even talking. And so I feel like it'll be a bit easier when I have a fan base to kind of know what that fan base that I've grown kind of likes more. Not necessarily that I would be like catering everything I do to them, but like if I'm recording, I'll kind of know what I can do with the footage that I get. Like if there's a moment where I'm just kind of quietly building, right now I'd probably just cut it all out. But if it gets to a point where like my fan base has grown to a point where, you know, they kind of actually like, the people in my fan base actually kind of like that content, then I will maybe not cut that out and instead cut out an over-explaining bit that they aren't as big of a fan of. So it's not so much that I'm like catering oh my god, please place. Just place. Oh, I'm out of torches. That's why it won't place. So it's not so much that I'm like necessarily catering everything to them, but it's like working with the content that I've already recorded. Having a direction for what to keep in versus what not to keep in, because it's not like I'd be changing my content, it's just changing the way I necessarily edit it. Of course, that's a lot of talk at the moment for a lot of just speculation and what ifs. Because there's still no guarantee I'll ever really get any kind of a fan base at all. And that's fine. I kind of do this more because I do enjoy it and I enjoy sharing it with you. Because you're a pretty big part of my life, waifu. Though, admittedly, if it gets to a point where like I've been going at this for a long time and it doesn't go somewhere, I will probably significantly cut back on uploading, just because while I do enjoy doing it, there is to some extent where my time could be used on other things that it's not currently being used on, because I'm putting so much emphasis on trying to build a stronger upload schedule, a more frequent upload schedule, something to catch people's eye more. Putting in the extra mile to try and be a bit more present. Because, I mean, I've come from where I started, which was like, I'm trying to remember if it was like every other Saturday. I think it was every Saturday. But I would alternate what video I was doing. I think that was where I started, though there's a chance I started with just every other Saturday, one video. I don't entirely remember, to the point where I wanted to do planets, so I kind of added planets in on Wednesday because I didn't want to make the Saturday a three-way split video where it was always kind of being split between Cuphead, Minecraft, or planets. I wanted it to be something extra, so I added it on Wednesday. And I remember not being entirely sure if I was even going to be able to make that work, if I was going to have enough time, if I was going to have the commitment and the dedication to make an extra day in the upload schedule work. And I surprised myself that it actually wasn't too hard. Mainly because planets ended up being relatively easy to edit, especially because so much of it is story, and you don't really, especially on the first playthrough through that kind of game, you don't really want to edit out much of the story. So it wasn't, so already I didn't have to worry about taking out chunks of the video that seemed empty or less impactful. I just had to let the story play out and make edits as I saw fit. Add to it instead of taking anything away. So editing planets really didn't take, and still doesn't take, a whole lot of time to do versus my Minecraft video. Because the Minecraft video, there's a lot more of me taking chunks out of it and being like, you know, this doesn't need to be here. But granted, my editing speed overall has definitely improved. And I think that's a big part of the reason why I'm able to add more to my upload schedule. Because when I first started doing this, and I switched to editing my own videos instead of Sora, it took forever. It took a really large amount of time, like several days worth of time to edit it, because I was so unfamiliar with the program that I was using, and it felt like a struggle to figure everything out. And granted, I use HitFilm Express. I use the entirely free version of HitFilm Express. And it's not a bad program. It's really good at doing all of the basic things you would need it to do, especially if you're doing something like Minecraft gameplays on YouTube. It's not a bad program or an incapable program. It's not like you're being shorted of very many capabilities. There are a couple things you can't do unless you buy like extra effects packs, but it's not that much of a hindrance, really. There's only been a couple of things so far. Actually, I think there's only been like one or two things so far that like I've really wanted to do with the program, but I had to buy special effects packs to make it happen. It really doesn't come up that often at all that I feel like I'm being duped. However, and this is kind of the cost of using a free program versus one that you paid a decent chunk of money for, it is clunky. It has improved a lot since I started using it. As they've updated it, they've made really good updates. They've made updates that really improve its user face and its usability. But when I first started using HitFilm Express, in order to add... Oh, shoot! Hello! You got over my wall! Security breach! Jeez! He gave me a potato, though. That's good. Another crop to add to the pile. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for him to come over my wall. That's okay. That's why we're gonna make the wall taller. But whenever I first started using HitFilm Express, in order to make, say, text appear on the screen, it was actually a really big pain. Can you jump over my wall? You cannot. Cool. It was actually a really big pain to add text to the project because you had to open up a separate section of the program. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Oh, actually, hang on. I can probably look at it real quick. Because they still have this extra bit that you can do, but I don't have to rely on it to do text anymore. Let me just click on this. So when I first started using HitFilm Express, there was just some real clunky bits to it. Like, yeah, things are frozen. It's fine. Come on. Hold on. What is it? Make composite shot. You had to, like, select the section of the video that you wanted to work on, and you had to make a composite shot, which, like, it opens in a whole new, like, section of the program, and then within making that composite shot, you had to add text on top of the composite shot, but you could no longer see the audio waveforms, so you couldn't tell when a certain sentence that maybe you wanted to line up the text with started or stopped. And that was basically the only way that I could find to make text appear. And it was quite frustrating. And it's why in a lot of my earlier videos there really wasn't a lot of any kind of text, because it was kind of difficult to make that text appear. And there were some other general clunky things to it. Mostly there's definitely a learning curve. It's kind of hard to figure out all the shortcuts and what everything does and how to add certain things and figure out your limitations, figure out what the program can do for free, what it can't. But it has definitely improved both my adaptation to it. I have grown a lot more comfortable using it. I know most of my little shortcuts now. I figured out things that I didn't know how to do before, which made, like, changing the size of the chibi, or other just kind of, like, small details, but making the change made it a lot faster to do. A lot of small things like that I learned how to do more effectively, which sped up the time. But also just HitFilm in itself improving with its updates. Like, you no longer have to do that extra composite shot thing to make text appear. You can do it all within one big block, and it's fine. Which I really appreciate, and it makes trying to use their software a lot more user-friendly. I'm sorry, I've been talking about this for a really long time. I get stuck on something and then I've spent so much time talking about it, and I'm sure you're probably tired of hearing it. No, it's not that. It has nothing to do with you not being techie. I just feel like I start talking about one thing, whether or not it's whatever I'm working on in the Minecraft world itself, or like some subject you gave me to talk about, or just general things. Whatever I end up starting talking about, it's like I don't stop. I sit there and I talk about it and I talk about it and I talk about it until like the subject's dead, and I feel like someone listening would probably be like, can you find something else to talk about now? Like, okay, we get it. Film Express. I mean, maybe I'm just paranoid. I just... Oh, that's right. My torches are in here. Oh. Torch secured. Dang it. But see, this is the problem. If I don't ramble about something, I just go completely silent. And that's not good either. Place it. Thank you. Oh. You're in the way. I guess rip that torch. Ooh, golden armor. Oh, you just picked him up and put them on. Oh dear. That skeleton about made this actually kind of dicey. Take a risk! Go back in! I want to get that torch. I got the torch. Torch secured. I don't know why I wanted this golden armor. I guess I'll put it on a armor stand later and use it for decoration. Eep. Come this way, Skelly. Come this way. Ouch. Come this way, Skelly. Come this way. Yeah, come this way. Come this way. Come out into the sunlight and burn. No, out into the sunlight. Burn alive. There's a creeper. He's gonna blow up my wall. So I'm just gonna build up my wall. Dang it. No! We're just gonna have lots of stranded pillars. Can I get that without that creeper seeing me? I don't know where the creeper went. Make a run! Get back in! Oh, did it go back there? How did it go back there? My dad is microwaving something that smells delicious. Oh, actually, I need to step up. Do 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 do. I'm out of torches again, and I'm out of coal, so until I go get more coal, I cannot place more torches. What an unfortunate story. I'm also almost out of cobblestone walls. That's also a very unfortunate story. Hop, hop. Oh. Yep, now I'm just brain dead and don't know what to talk about anymore. You know what? Before the show is over, before we run out of time, let's go kill some things that are around my base tonight. There are too many lurking wonders, and I want to kill them all. Kill, kill, kill everything. Oh, I forgot about this. At some point, I have to get the balls to go in that. I mean, I don't have to. Technically speaking, I could not and be fine. But what fun would it be if I never went in it? I see another cow. I'm gonna go kill it. Here I'm coming, cow. Better watch your giblets. You didn't watch them close enough. Also, like, maybe, I don't know, put a glass ceiling over that. That's real dangerous to just have lurking near the base in hardcore mode. Pick up some of these walls I've stranded. Or one wall that I've stranded. Only one of them. Come back here, torch. Torch! Come on! Now you're just being difficult. Why did I just hear like a plane, like an airplane noise from Minecraft? There are no airplanes. You cannot argue to me that there are airplanes. There are airplanes. I better be allowed to use them. 'Cause that would be cool. And probably, let's be honest, more effective than an elytra. Well, I guess maybe not. Because planes usually serve the purpose of transporting large, either chunks of things or like large amounts of things, or like large amounts of people. I'm so close to being done with this wall, or at least with its starting point where I feel like we're kind of a little bit safer than we were before. However, how much leather did I get? Not a lot. But I think I got enough to make one more bookshelf? Yeah, I got enough to make one more bookshelf. I need more wood. I also need to put some of this stuff away, because I got lots of stuff, including a lot of pumpkins. My inventory's full of junk. Gotta put some of it away, because I've got way too much of it. Okay. No, don't put the flowers there. We can plant the flowers. We can plant the flowers and make the environment prettier. In fact, I know exactly where I'm going to plant some of these flowers. Up here on the little top garden. Or that what it's eventually going to be. Planks. Well, I don't need that many, but, you know, that's what I made. Da 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 da. Voila! Another bookshelf. Something feels too dark in here. I'm sure it's fine and I'm just imagining things. What was I doing? I was doing something. What was I doing? Probably should go ahead and smelt this iron. Oh, I had some gold. Interesting. I didn't know I had gold on me. I only have 2 diamonds. That's really less than stellar. I'm gonna make a couple a couple gates. Just a couple to kind of... First of all, one's gonna go out this way to make a dock. So I need to put one here. And we need to find one more good place to put a gate. Probably over this way, towards these trees. Because I know I'm going to be going out back that way a lot to be able to access more wood. So go ahead and plonk that. right here. Voila. I'm going to take this torch, put it here. Voila. So, I think I'm going to actually wrap up this stream a little bit early today, just because there are a few other things I really need to get done tonight, and because I've only been playing Minecraft Hardcore as opposed to splitting it up into different games, like I would normally try to do. Plus, I think we got a decent bit done, and I'm gonna have to go getting more cobblestone and probably more wood. So I figure we can save that for next time and just kind of end this one here while we're pretty close to being done with a base structure for the wall. So, you know, thank you for joining me on this stream. I love you guys, especially my waifu. Remember to love yourselves and stay safe. Signing off.